armed men in my life, and each one in black plate of winged elm.
What we got here? That question mark.
Them Nilfgaardians got hearts of stone. No mercy for a single soul. Reinforcements from the capital, milady. Where are they? Why've we no protection?
I'm gonna do it. There might be something underneath. There's nothing. There's nothing. It was just a waste of gold. Typical of a queen to waste the kingdom's treasury on frivolous expenditures.
Look at the palisades. The machines of war. Too many to count.
I cannot fathom it. Has Nilfgaard sent all its forces into Lyria?
No, your grace. But a single army.
Gods protect us.
The queen uttered a juicy curse.
A juicy curse.
Dravograd stood before them, Nilfgaardians all round it. 3, perhaps 4 battalions of armored infantry. Arbalists and cavalry behind them. Trebuchet volleys had punched holes in the walls, while battering rams had twisted the main gate open. But elsewise, the city was mere moments from falling to the foe.
Doomed! We stand not a chance. Nilfgaard outnumbers us twofold. More!
Then our men must put double the spirit into the fight. Double the heart. Lyria!
Emboldened by their valiant queen and commander, the Lyrians charged headlong at Nilfgaard's lines into a hail of bolts and arrows.
You know, sometimes you need more than just spirit. Optional. Eliminate Reed, the commander. Okay, oh, he's tough. The Nilfgaardian soldiers were well equipped. Each wore heavy black plate, a helm topped with black wings, and wielded a tall Pavis shield emblazoned with the golden sun. The Lyrians in their quilted jackets and light mail appeared all the smaller and weaker by comparison. Yet, they were to prove that the imposing Nilfgaardian armor was but a pretense of power. Let's see what we got here. Field medic. It's gonna be. I think I saw it was a normal battle, so I'm gonna keep the field medic. Get out of here. Get out of here. I'll keep you. I don't particularly care for that. You naturally decoys to get another ability a second time. But I don't feel like anything here. It's gonna give me a substantial. That's better. What else you got? I think that's what I'm going with. I really would have liked to have got a drummer.
Attack! Rid this city of all black-clad filth!
Your grace, I see the commander. We must train our efforts on him.
Alva!
After 3 turns, on turn start, damage all enemies by 1. So what's this guy do? Every turn on turn start, restore a unit to its base power. If it is destroyed, Meve wins the battle. So yeah, that looks like that's going to be my main route to victory. So her leader ability must... What? Her leader ability must count as a order. And that's...
Can't take it anymore.
damage all enemies by 1. So then we'll go down to 2. Move him up and go up to 3. I can use that. That's my plan anyway. No, I don't want to pass.
One bolt.
No, I can't target him. Give all allies immune. Death Wish. Remove immune from all allies. What's immune? I can't target him, probably. Status cannot be manually targeted. Okay. So I have to get rid of him first.
Give me a target.
That's my... Oh, he passed, did he? What if I just did this right now? Played them both. I think I might be able to eliminate... No. Yeah, I might be able to. Let's try it.
If you insist.
It's always the wrong order.
Got any medals? Hungry like a wolf I am.
Okay. So I moved them. Oh, I need the guy first. Oh no. Fine. It's fine. It's fine.
Arbalist, your command.
It's actually interesting how quickly these guys add up. What the? What the? What was that? Return on restore a unit to its base power. That includes himself.
The captives didn't deceive. It was fortunate we snared those reinforcements.
Let's see what we get.
tell me you jest.
You can try to win them all, but you won't.
Always learning, right? Do I have what I need? I should just end my turn. I should just pass.
Scheiß! In! Zwei!
Off to the front yet again.
You keep... Okay. I don't know why I kept drawing guys out, but I'm not gonna complain. Pretty sure that's all I have left. All right, let's give it the old Lyrian try.
Army's a waste of time for one like me.
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna... That's not that important. Okay. Let's split this.
Left, right, left, right.
There's a time to reap, a time to sow, and a time to die.
Quiet, or the Commissar will hear.
Again and again and again.
Pick a card to move.
Scheiß! In! Zwei!
Aye.
Not yet.
Off to the front yet again.
If I put this guy down. No, just put her down.
What do you want of me?
Should have listened to me old lady.
I'm not really gonna be able to take any of these guys down. Their health is too high. It's gonna restore all their health every time.
Yes.
Their base health. Oh, only a unit. Okay. Well, that's a little different now, isn't it?
this harvest, we'll be reaping black-clad heads. One boat's all I need.
Ha!
Actually, it might not be worth using that. No, it's not. Oh, no, it is. I get all those lovely bonuses.
We must trust each other.
My spirit's willing and how, but these damn boots are killing me.
I'm out of cards.
Yes.
We did it!
They retreat! Your Majesty, the city's ours!
The Nilfgaardians fled in panic, abandoning war machines, shields and arms, even their wounded. The defenders rejoiced. They laughed boisterously, and cries of delight and chanting could be heard all around. "Warrior Queen!" they shouted. "Meve! Meve! Meve!"
Hear that, Your Grace.
I do. No sound rings more lovely to a ruler's ear. Yet rest on our laurels we cannot. Caldwell, the situation in the town, what can you tell me?
Wall breached. Thrice. 400 wounded, near 1,000 without roofs over their heads. All nothing compared to the grain stores. Went up in smoke during the siege. And it's some time yet afore the harvest. Your Grace. The war's just begun, I know. All coins should bolster the army, yet if we leave the folk of Dravograd no gold, there will be hunger, with all the attendant discord.
I don't have the money.
You saw the state of the garrison here. Its men fought barefoot, no foot wrappings even. Is my meaning clear? I must have a strong army to command. Lacking that, other towns will fall, more grain stores will burn, and famine will visit not Dravograd alone, but all Lyria. Caldwell, the gold I need very much.
As you command, Your Grace?
Can we mitigate the damage a little bit? Give them 900 gold?
The battle we've won, there's just the war that remains. And Nilfgaard will strike again, doubt it not. We must move on. Caldwell, ride ahead to Lyria. My son must call a gathering of the Council of Peers. Tell him so. We'll have much to discuss.
Can we take out a loan?
Reynard and I will follow with the troops. We shall seek out any Nilfgaardian stragglers, prevent them from rejoining the main force.
Card lost. Count Caldwell. Oh, I liked Caldwell. Card acquired. Fake Florin. Is that because I'm cheap?
Meve's two adjutants bowed and left the Queen to think. She was hungry, sore from the fight, spent.
Well,
Yet
she's not
sensing
gonna...
her soldiers' eyes upon her, she set off for the stable, her gait brisk, her head held high.
Well, apparently she's not gonna find any food here.
Nilfgaardian boot. Thought 'twas certain the snow comes with winter. Kings and emperors fight. Leave the common folk to tidy up. Never damn changes. Ever the same. Your Majesty, you saved us, and not a moment too soon. From death, and fate's worse than that, I'd say. You'd live neath Nilfgaardian boot. Thought 'twas certain the snow comes with winter.
Nothing to loot. Ain't get any loot from... Oh wait, isn't I think that's back here. Oh yeah, that's right. Something here to loot? Come on. Come on! Ooh, a treasure chest. Here's the good stuff. We had just looted their army before we went to the city. Ooh, I can use elf and onion soup in multiplayer now. Actually, I should check what that does. From Duke Ardel Ape Dahi, Grand Chancellor, Commander of Army Group East, to Colonel Eowyn var Glivade. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. I've dispatched additional resources in our effort to gain allies in the region. Reports suggest we are close to securing the lion's share. Do not leave the Nordlings wanting. Spare no expense. They shall return everything to us before long. With interest. Hunger beckons from my stomach. What is it from the kitchen? Hunger beckons from my stomach. The kitchen is calling. Can I go up here? Well, now that I'm flush with cash again. So I thought about it, and for the most part, the Arbalesters aren't actually better than my Scythemen. They do 2 damage per attack, whereas the Scythemen gain 5 health. Anytime they are...
Golden armor, golden air, reaps blacklads like grain. Mave, mave, mave.
The only time the Arbalesters are better is when there's an enemy on the field who needs to go. My lady, the villagers fear an attack from Nilfgaardian marauders. They ask that you order a group of soldiers to remain to offer protection. If they are willing to pay the guards from their own pockets, by all means. Woohoo! Yeah. New markers added. Puzzle. Oh, I'm getting kind of close to the end of this area. I don't think I'm gonna finish it today, though. Thought I might, but what time is it? 2:44. Probably not. Yeah, definitely not. Oh, scouts. That's how it works. Spend minus 50. Do you wish to send scouts to reveal more areas of the map? Yes. Okay. And I can do it again? Yes. Alright. Too bad there's not a mini-map, like, that I can see while I'm actually playing the game. That'd be pretty convenient.
Dark day for the Emperor. His arm is shredded to ribbons. Long may she live, our slayer of blacklads.
Don't get too excited,
Neve
guys.
stood surrounded by advisors, discussing. When all at once they heard a mighty thud.
Bloody hell!
They looked to see a cavalryman who'd clearly fallen from his saddle. The men who'd witnessed the blunder began to jest, only to choke on their laughter as the wretch, having risen to his hands and knees, began to shake and vomit blood. The medic's diagnosis: poison. In spite of his best efforts, the cavalryman breathed his last that very night. Soon, several other riders developed the same symptoms, and at the last shared their comrade's fate. All were buried at the roadside, beneath an old willow.
This looks to be no coincidence,
Reynard said, gravely.
Our stores of water. Someone's poisoned them. We must find the fiend. In the interim,
Your Majesty must quench her thirst with wine.
Was it the elf? Did the elf do it? Question the elf.